Is Colorado a no-fault state? If you're a driver in Colorado, understanding the state's car insurance laws is crucial. One of the most common questions asked by drivers is whether Colorado is a no-fault state for car insurance. In short, the answer is no. Colorado is a fault car accident state, which means that drivers involved in a collision must establish who is at fault and whose insurance company will be responsible for covering damages. Colorado requires all drivers to carry at least the minimum coverage to drive in Denver and other parts of the state. Colorado is a fault car accident state. In a fault car accident state like Colorado, drivers involved in an accident must establish who is at fault. The at-fault driver's insurance company will be responsible for covering the damages. In Colorado, you can recover money for losses including medical bills, property damage, lost wages, pain and suffering, and other damages. You should consult with a Denver personal injury attorney to help you understand your options and the right path to take. Colorado car insurance requirements. Under Colorado law, drivers are required to carry liability insurance, which covers bodily injury and property damage to others in the event of an accident. It's important to note that liability insurance only covers damages to others and does not cover your own injuries or property damage. Liability coverage protects you from personal exposure to a judgment for harm you caused other drivers, passengers, pedestrians, and others on Colorado roadways. You can purchase additional insurance coverage beyond the Colorado insurance minimum requirements. Increasing the limits for your liability coverage will better protect you from a judgment for injuries and losses you cause other people. What happens if a driver does not have insurance in Colorado? Unfortunately, you may sustain injuries in an accident caused by a driver without insurance or without enough auto insurance to fully compensate you for your damages. To protect yourself, you should purchase uninsured, underinsured motorist coverage. All carriers in Colorado must offer this coverage up to the liability limits you purchase. What if my damages exceed policy limits? If you're involved in an accident and your damages exceed the at-fault driver's insurance policy limits, you may be able to recover the additional damages through your own insurance company. This will depend on the type of coverage you have and the specifics of your policy. If you have underinsured motorist coverage, your own insurance company may be able to cover the additional damages up to the limits of your policy. If you don't have underinsured motorist coverage and your damages exceed the at-fault driver's policy limits, you may need to consider taking legal action against the at-fault driver to recover the additional damages. This can be a complex process and may require the assistance of a skilled Denver car accident attorney. In conclusion, Colorado is a fault car accident state, which means that drivers involved in an accident must establish who is at fault and whose insurance company will be responsible for covering damages. Colorado drivers are required to carry liability insurance and uninsured, underinsured motorist coverage. If your damages exceed the at-fault driver's policy limits, you may be able to recover the additional damages through your own insurance company or by pursuing legal action.